Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Monday, October 20th. Hope you all had a great weekend. Surprisingly, we got two NFL Monday night games, and then obviously we have game 7 of MLB. Tomorrow's Taco Tuesday, but NBA season openers tomorrow. Don't forget about that free square with Stephon Curry, zero point 0.5 points. Make sure you guys take advantage of that free square. But let's head on over to MLB real quick. It is game 7. We got Shane Bieber versus George Kirby. Last time they met, Bieber pitched a great game. George Kirby got lit up for 8 runs. So the leash is going to be short on him. For Kirby, might go back to hits allowed. We took Trace Yisevich yesterday. He was my play of the day for MLB. Obviously, he cashed. Pitched a great game, though, like I said he would. But I did say he was going to allow more than 3 hits, and he did. So he cashed. Today, you can go right back to these two guys, George Kirby and Shane Bieber. It's going to come down to the wire. Both teams had great seasons, but I got to take the Blue Jays if you are taking money line. Shane Bieber's a former Cy Young. He has experience in the playoffs. I think George Kirby will pitch better, but I think he's going to have a shorter leash. I think everybody is on board today. I think all starting pitchers, with the exception of Logan Gilbert, are in play today. So I think Seattle will go to the bullpen quick if George Kirby runs into trouble. Look at that. He allowed 8 hits. He's going to do better. I do think he's going to do better. So 3 hits, definitely in play. Same thing with Shane Bieber. We know Toronto's bullpen is a little bit shaky. They're going to leave him in there as long as he can, as long as he's pitching a decent game. He allowed 4 hits. I believe he had 6 to 8 strikeouts. Let's check his strikeouts. I believe he had 8 strikeouts in Seattle. So for Shane Bieber, I think I'm going to go with his hits allowed at 2.5. You can go with George Kirby at 2.5 as well. Just keep in mind they might take him out. They might take him out early if he is in trouble. As far as hitters, gotta go with Vladimir Guerrero today. He is the main guy for me that I'm taking. So 0.5 hits and 0.5 total bases are in play. Either or, they're both same payout. Game 7 at his hometown, 0.5. I will be taking Vladimir Guerrero. As far as Seattle side, I mean, you can go back to Kyle Raleigh. You can go to Julio. That's it. I mean, you can only target those two guys for Seattle, Julio or Cal Raleigh. I mean, those two are the studs for Seattle. I mean, Julio has been shut down the last 3 games. Is he due for a big moment? I think he does. I think he rises to the occasion. So you can take Julio, and then you can take Cal Raleigh as well. Should be a good game. I'm glad it's a game 7. But let's head on over to NFL. Just wanted to mention a couple props for MLB. And then for NFL, we got 2 games. We got the Seahawks versus the Texans. Money line, I am taking the Seahawks. And then Tampa Bay versus Detroit, which is going to be a great game. That should go down to the wire. Passing touchdown, Sam Arnold and CJ Stroud are my top 2 for passing touchdown gobbies. Let's head on over to rushing yards, and it's been bumped once before I started this video. It's probably going to get bumped again, and that is Nick Chubb's. 36.5 was at 35.5. I think he gets mid 40 yards. I think they're more concerned about the passing game. It's going to be a high passing game. But I think Nick Chubb can get 50 yards in this game. Obviously, his gobbies in play. He's got 19, 20, 30 yards. Any of them would do. But his regular line, I do like it. Even with the bump at 21 yard. But as you can see, 46,000 people are on it. I like it. He's gone over. He hasn't missed this season. But given it's a primetime game, I think the area of attack is going to be passing for both teams. It might be a high-scoring game. I think it will be a high-scoring game. But I will be taking Nick Chubb, CJ Stroud, Sam Darnold. Now let's go to the receivers. Amon will be my first one. And then Jackson Nigba will be my second one. So you can target these 2 guys, these 2 top receivers. And then for Detroit, we can go to rushing yards, and we can target Jamar Gibbs. He's at 61. You can take any of his gobbies is in play. As far as passing yards, Jared Goff has been on and off this season. I mean, last season he was averaging more than 250 yards per game. He hasn't had quite the start this season. He has 203 against KC. Had a bad game against Cleveland. He had 202 against Baltimore, who were rattled with injuries. So Jared Goff hasn't really taken off yet this season. But 262, his line is at 262.5 against Tampa. So they are expecting a high-scoring game here as well. I think last time I checked the output was at 40 points each team. So it's an 80-point spread between both teams combined. Baker Mayfield 246. I prefer Baker Mayfield's Gobby at 199.5. I like that a lot. And then Sam Darnold 222. On DG Fantasy, they actually have him going under his passing yards. I'm actually going to stay away from this one. I actually like him going over. But the model says he's going under. So I will be fading this one. I might take, if he has a 174, I could possibly take that. He only has a 190. Gobby. But obviously everybody's going to see the last 5 and think he's going to go over his regular yards. Let me check that out. 222.5. You check his last 5. He's gone over 4 or 5. You check Jared Goff. Past 5. He's at 262. 40 yards difference. And past 5, he's only gone over 1 of 5. So these are the tricks that PrizePicks plays with you. That's why they give you the last 5. So pay attention with this. So I think Jared Goff does go over, given his yardage at 260.5. And Sam Darnold might fall close to 222.5. This line was at 225 when it got posted. So it's all the way down to 222.5. Past 5. I mean, everybody's going to be taking the over, obviously. So I think for Sam Darnold, we go with one of his gobbies at 189.5. And just roll with it. So mix and match. Those are my top picks for NFL. Obviously, I'm going to target the studs, the receivers, especially Jackson, Amon, Jamar Gibbs. You can sprinkle in David Montgomery in there. Baker Mayfield, passing yards, 199.5. Mike Evans could be in play. I prefer one of his gobbies if you are taking one of the Buccaneers receivers. And then as far as wide receivers for Houston, I mean, Nick Chubb could be a sneaky pick, but Nico Collins is the #1 guy for them, so he's definitely in play. Prefer a gobby for him. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support, and see you guys in the next one.